Welcome to today's video. Are you finding that your abs exercises are getting perhaps a little bit too repetitive and you want to know some exercises that increase the challenge or just add a little bit of variety? If so, in this video we'll go through 3 Pilates ball abs exercises for you to try out. This means you'll know how to use the ball to increase the challenge and add a little bit of variety to your routine. It can be quite a useful stepping stone into some of the more challenging exercises, which I'll go through. If you're unfamiliar with this small ball, then check out our beginners video that we've done explaining a few exercises to try with the ball. My name's Claire, I'm a physiotherapist from Physiofit Health. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can keep updated with our videos. You'll need the Pilates, the small Pilates ball deflated. So deflate it about half. It's a little bit of an experiment really to find what suits you. If it's too high, you'll find it will can make it even more challenging. So yeah, about half deflated, I would suggest. So the first one, you're going to have a lay down on your back. And then you're going to place the ball under the low back, down into the coccyx area. So around the glutes, the very lowest part of the low back. And you'll find that raises the hips up a little bit and it's going to increase the instability. Okay, so once that's there, let's get you raising one leg up to your tabletop position. So your knees over your hip and your calf is parallel with the floor. Really get your abs engaged and then you can raise your other leg up into your double tabletop position. So this one you can take in a few different steps just to kind of layer it. How do you feel in this position? Are you feeling extremely wobbly or do you feel fairly stable? So if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, then you can lower one leg, lower the other one, and then you just raise one and raise the other. So that can be your little practice starter exercise. So if you are happy in your double tabletop position, that's when you can raise your arms up. And I would call this the dead bug. So this is actually your start position of your dead bug. Now again, you can do your different levels. Arms are easier than legs, so you can get your arms moving to begin with just to gauge how you're feeling with the ball under that low back. So once you've done these arms, keep the arms straight and then you can straighten your leg. Breathing in as you return the leg back to your start position and then breathing out as you straighten your leg. Now, with these leg movements, the lower you have your leg, the more challenged you're going to be on the abs. Please make sure you feel it on the abs and not anywhere else. If you start to feel it, particularly in the low back, then I'd just get you to reduce that range that you're working in. So please make sure it's abs you're feeling it, as that's where you're wanting to work. So that's your leg movement, and then for completeness you can put the arm and leg together. It's going to be opposite arm, so right arm and your left leg you would straighten, and then you're breathing in as you return to then breathe out as you move your left arm and right leg. So opposite arm and leg, keeping on breathing, making sure you're feeling the work around the abs. And like we've said, having that ball underneath the low back just increases that instability, which will make your dead bug just a little bit more challenging. So try it out and see how you do with those different levels. The second suggestion I've got for you is to place the ball behind you when you're in your long sitting position. So long sitting, got your legs out nice and straight. You're up nice and tall. You've got your back against that imaginary wall. You're going to place the ball behind you for this one. Now, when you're first starting out, you're going to have that ball fairly close to the low back. but as you start to improve, having the ball further away is going to increase the difficulty. So try fairly close to you to begin with. Arms are going to be out straight at shoulder height. You're going to tuck the tailbone underneath and you're going to start to roll yourself backwards. So you're going to roll yourself onto the ball, and then you are going to return yourself back up into that start position. So I'd get you breathing out as you roll yourself down, and then breathing in as you roll yourself all the way back up again. Make sure you're breathing. Now, if the ball is a little bit further away, you'll just find that you have to roll yourself down just a little bit further to increase that range and get yourself resting on the ball, to then roll yourself all the way back up. I would suggest the 3 lots of 10 repetitions for this one. This is an exercise that's a really nice stepping stone to get the abs worked out and stronger, to enable you to do your full roll down, which is laying down all the way flat on the floor to then raising yourself all the way back up again. So yeah, the ball can be, like I say, just a nice little stepping stone for that exercise. Your third exercise suggestion, again, you want to be in your long sitting position with your legs out nice and straight, and you're going to place the ball behind you. Arms are straight up at shoulder height. You're going to roll yourself backwards, so you are resting onto the ball. And then I get you bending your knees, and then you're going to raise one leg up into your tabletop position. Really get your abs engaged as you raise the other leg up into your tabletop position. So see how you feel with this position. Like we're saying, should really get these abs feeling like they're working. If this is a good challenge for you, you can lower one leg, lower the other. But if you want to increase your challenge, then you can go for your legs nice and straight, one and then the other. So this one is a little bit of a stepping stone into your exercise with your arms straight and your legs straight, which should really get these abs. So 3 lots of 10 repetitions, lifting these legs. If you start feeling the work anywhere else, if you're feeling it more into the low back, I'd actually get you just to stop that exercise and go back to a slightly easier one. Because if you keep going and you're keeping on working on the low back and you don't feel it into the abs, then you're just reinforcing a different area, and that's not the area that we want to focus on. Those are your 3 abs exercises to try out. Please make sure you're feeling it in the right place, feeling it in the abs, as that's the area of focus. Share this video if you know anyone that would be interested in finding out a few more abs exercise variations, and I'll see you soon.